Yo, what's going on, crew? We're doing something different today. We're doing something I've actually always wanted to do ever since I got into paddling. I've always wanted to paddle out to an island on Hartwell, and today we're doing it. We're doing it with the Outrigger Canoe, and we're also trying out a new wooden paddle that I built, solid cedar paddle. So enough of that. We're going to and jump straight into this one. I think it's about 3 miles out to an island, and we're going to hit y'all with this week's quote and get out of here. Learning is like sailing against the current. If you don't advance, you will retreat. Back on board. You.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like.
Yo, what's going on? Back on board, crew. Punching across Hartwell on the Clemson side. I mean, the stadium's just to the left in the distance over there. Man, hadn't been out here on this side before. It's awesome though. So, the game, trying to make it to these islands that I've never been to before. Explore them in the Outrigger Canoe. Enough of that. Let's keep on punching. Back on board. Whew. Yo, what's going on, crew? Punching up wind now. Like for real. Caught a crab. But this is awesome. Alright, back on board. Whew.
I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the
Yo, what's going on, crew? This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Probably almost ever since I started paddling, but then I was always in the whitewater, but I've always wanted to paddle to an island, and we finally done it on Hartwell. I don't know why I've never done it before. I've always been sketched out of doing it with like an open canoe and stuff, because as you can see from the video, and you can see like right now, it's ton of wave here. So in an open canoe, it's always sketchy, because if you dump in some of those big open spots, a recovery could be very, very hairy. So, and I just never done it on a sup. I don't know why, because I've got the perfect sup for doing it now, the open ocean board. But the Outrigger finally really piqued my interest back into doing it, and so here we are. So let's go ahead and explore this island a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and head on back. All right, back on board. Whew. So what's going on, crew? So if you check it out, these two islands right here are actually connected. It's pretty sweet. You can walk from one to the other. On the map, I guess I seen it at higher water because they weren't connected, but this is super cool out here. It's almost like you're not even at Lake Hartwell, but it's like a different planet almost. Not really, but it's super cool to kind of explore. And I bet you during the winter, man, there'd be no boat traffic out here. So we'll definitely have to come back during the winter and do some more outrigger and sups expeditions. But enough of that, let's go on ahead and keep exploring a little more. All right, back on board. All right, so it looks like we've done enough exploring. I may end up having to check this out on the flight simulator, fly over here and see what else is out here close by. I mean, I've always checked it out on Google Earth, but sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, you can get a little bit more detail on the flight simulator. So enough of that, I'm going ahead and start Strava back up and get back on the water. All right,
My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away,
big waves coming from. Some big waves. It just snuck up on me.
Wave after wave, wave after wave, I'm slowly drifting, drifting away. And it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the...
Yo, what's going on, crew? So this right here is the last turn for the Clemson Paddle Jam race. When you see this thing, you know you're home free. It's time to start throwing the coals to it even more. But can't wait till next year. I'm definitely gonna take the traditional canoe back because I always like racing traditional canoe at that one. And here we go. It's the beach, so we're gonna check the mileage. May do some laps around here to rack the mileage the rest of the way up, but it's pretty much it. All right, back on board. Phew.